Have you ever wondered how some people manage to stand tall, even in the fiercest storms of life? These storms, the trials and tribulations that batter us, can seem insurmountable. Yet, there are those among us who not only weather these tempests, but emerge stronger. They possess an unyielding resilience, a fortitude that is both enigmatic and inspiring. What is their secret? How do they build such resilience? Today, we explore the story of one such resilient individual and her secret weapon, her inner hurricane shield. Meet Jane, a woman who seemed to have an unbreakable spirit, no matter what life threw at her. Jane's life was nothing short of a roller coaster ride, filled with highs and lows, joys and sorrows. She faced numerous adversities, from personal tragedies to professional setbacks. Yet, each challenge she encountered seemed to only harden her resolve. Jane grew up in a troubled household, where she learned early on that life was no bed of roses. As she ventured into adulthood, she experienced heartbreak, loss, and even career failure. These hardships could have broken anyone, but not Jane. She stood tall, her spirit undeterred, her optimism unwavering. Jane's resilience was awe-inspiring. She would often say, "Life is like an ocean. It can be calm and still or rough and rigid, but in the end, it's always beautiful." This positive outlook was her lifeline, her guiding light through the darkest hours. But what was Jane's secret? How did she manage to remain unshaken amidst life's storms? Jane's secret was her inner hurricane shield, a metaphor for her mental and emotional resilience. This inner hurricane shield we're talking about, it's not a physical barrier, but a mental fortress. It's a shield built from the mind's strength, the heart's resilience, and the soul's courage. Jane's shield was constructed over time, not in a day or two, but through years of experience, trials, and tribulations. So how did Jane build her inner hurricane shield? It started with self-awareness. She had to recognize her emotions, her reactions, and her triggers. She had to understand herself before she could protect herself. This self-awareness was her first layer of defense, her first brick in building her shield. Next came acceptance. Jane acknowledged her feelings, addressed her fears, and accepted her vulnerabilities. This acceptance was not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of strength. It added another layer to her shield, making it more robust and resilient. Self-care was another crucial component. Jane knew that to weather life's storms, she needed to take care of herself physically, emotionally, and mentally. She ate healthily, exercised regularly, and practiced mindfulness, all of which contributed to strengthening her shield. Positive thinking was her weapon. She chose to see the silver lining in every cloud, the opportunity in every challenge. This mindset fortified her shield, making it practically invincible. Finally, supportive relationships played a significant role. She surrounded herself with people who uplifted her, encouraged her, and helped her grow. They were the reinforcements to her shield, making it even more resilient. Jane's inner hurricane shield didn't just happen. It was built and strengthened over time with conscious effort and dedication. So, how can you build your inner hurricane shield? Well, let's delve deeper into the key points. The first stop on this journey is self-awareness. You see, you can't build a shield against something you don't understand. So take a step back and reflect. What are your triggers? What often causes your emotional storms? By acknowledging these, you're already on your way to building your shield. Next, we have acceptance of one's feelings. Now, this might seem counterintuitive. After all, why would you want to accept something that causes you pain? But here's the thing. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It's about acknowledging your feelings without judgment, allowing them to exist without trying to suppress or change them. It's only when you accept your feelings that you can start to manage them effectively. The third key point is regular self-care. This isn't about indulging in luxurious spa days or eating chocolate cake for breakfast, although, if that's what helps, who am I to judge? No. Self-care is about taking care of your basic needs. It's about good nutrition, regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and taking time to relax and recharge. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer to a friend. Maintaining positive thoughts and attitudes is our fourth pillar. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending that everything is fine when it's not. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are tough. It's about cultivating resilience and believing in your ability to weather any storm. Last, but by no means least, is surrounding oneself with supportive relationships. You see, even the strongest shields can falter under the weight of a hurricane. But with a supportive network around you, you'll always have someone to lean on when the winds get too strong. Remember, building your inner hurricane shield is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort. But with it, you too can stand tall amidst life's storms.